I just like being different. So sometimes I'll be like really girly, and then like the next minute I'll be a tomboy. So it's just like, I don't know, it just depends on how I'm feeling. These are reflective Adidas, so if you shine like a flash or a light on them, they'll change colors. They're typically black without any light. And then these are the cheetah print Kobe's, and they came out on my birthday, so that's August 25th. And they came out a couple years ago, so I was like really excited to get them. I actually cried. So yeah, they're my favorite shoe. These are the Turo 4s, and I really like them because they're like bright red, and I feel like the red, black, and white color scheme can really go with anything. So if I could definitely pick out a pair of shoes off this wall, I would pick out this shoe because it's really different. It's not a basic color or a basic type of shoe that you would see anybody wearing on a day-to-day basis. So this shoe is about $120, $110. And so I would definitely be willing to pay that much money for this shoe just for it being, you know, a different kind of shoe. A lot of people aren't going to have this type of shoe. About around $100, $130, especially since my shoe size is smaller. I probably have spent about $300 on a pair of shoes.
What shoe was that?
I think it was the Rihanna Fenty, the slide-in sneaker shoe when it first came out. But I spend different amounts, even like just shoes period, like Uggs, different kind of shoes. Like I spent $300 on some Uggs that came up around my thigh, but they were different. A lot of people didn't have that shoe, so if they were maybe like one of a kind, maybe if it was like 20 shoes made, you know. It depends though, it depends on how bad I want it. Like there were some Tiana Taylor shoes that came out a couple years ago, and they were limited, and people were literally lining outside the door, and I think they were like $300 or $500. But I was willing to get that shoe. Like me and my mom were like hunting the shoe down, like literally, but we never got them. I think if the shoe is an exclusive shoe, especially with me, I know that plays a big part in how I feel about buying a shoe, because I know that I don't really like looking like anyone else. So if it's like 20 shoes made, or I think even it's not a typical style that everyone would be willing to get, you know, everybody doesn't think outside the box, so they might not wear like those slip-ons over there. So it just depends on the different type of shoe, and that's what I go off of. I probably would do something different with the laces. So they have like different laces. I know they have like leather laces, but I probably would change up the way the lace looks. So since this is like straight across, I probably would change up the pattern or something, make it like squiggly or something different, because that's kind of the first thing you see when you look at a shoe is the shoelaces. So I used to model. I was a model for Ford modeling agency, and I actually did like a shoe photo shoot for Nike, and like that was my favorite photo shoot ever. Like I really love that photo shoot because I got to see like the shoe before it came out. So it's like all these shoes like on a table just lined, you know, in front of me, and I was just so excited. Like I was so content. I didn't even need anything. They're like, "Do you want Starbucks?" I'm like, "No, I'm in heaven." Like I see all these shoes, and that was just everything. Hey, my name is Raven Smith, and this was The Soul of My Soul, brought to you by True Access.